Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches. But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the home opener is underway. Line drive, could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And he can't make the play. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now With one away and a man at second. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Slow ground ball to the right side. Sends it to first, and there's two down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Westburg tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Oriole Park, and going for Atlanta, Cole Ragans. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz.
First baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Going one.
That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the
out of there.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Begin in a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Checks a swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here in Baltimore, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Young. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jordan Beck digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Here's a 1-1. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting eighth, center fielder Michael
Two down,
Harris
bases empty. Michael Harris the second will hit next.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Jake McCarthy.
Man at first, Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out.
Ball, inside.
Popped in the air, left field, and that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Next offering is foul back.
Nope, that's inside.
Misses off the
outside.
plate. And that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Inside.
But so many
Take
times
it back.
pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now it's Max Muncy. Big time power. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Full count pitch, will have to wait. Time called to the plate. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now here is Jordan Westburg. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 3-run shot. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-1. So next to hit for Baltimore, Victor Scott. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jahmai Jones. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris gets under it, and the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park. Now in for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. And he'll step off and take the signs again. De La Cruz in his 3rd season hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Yes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball 1. Hey.
That one at triple digits.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Ellie looking to steal. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner on the go again. It's a pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And a 2-2. Runner on the move again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now a man into scoring position. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll take a trot around the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Hey.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. So up next, Drake Baldwin. Grounded out his first time up. Andujar on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now the count is even.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the
Here's Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey, one.
Tied up here in the early going. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Just
That's off the plate.
missed.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In there, sets him down on strikes.
next for the Orioles.
1 out, man at first. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Grounder might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Young. Not even close there. Ball 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Tapped back up the middle, Westburg. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next,
Jordan
Atlanta,
Beck
the
next up for the
designated hitter,
Braves.
Jordan
His
Beck.
first at bat was a strikeout. Oh, that hit him. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. On to first, double play. Bottom 4, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm.
Ball one.
Way out front for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here comes Max Muncy. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz under it. 2 away. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Struck out looking his first time. And time called prior to the 0-1. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. To the right side, and that one finds its way through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. That one's upstairs, ball one. Now a quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The lefty, the 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
2-0. In the air to left center. Andujar under it. And there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And it's fouled off. Quick toss to first. Tries to get back and save. On the ground to third. There's one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Strike one.
And a swing and a miss there. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Victor Scott, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Here's Jahmai Jones. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one way inside.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen. That's the third out. Back here in Baltimore. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Whoa.
And delivers outside. Strike 2. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson down. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
That's a ball.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Baldwin at the plate now, and that's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Josh Young.
That's off the corner.
Olsen, the runner at third. Baldwin over at second with one down.
That's
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one missed. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out. In the air, right field. Jones under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And next for Atlanta, Jordan Beck.
The designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
That's the ball.
Two aboard, two outs. Up and in, and the count now 2-0. Two on, two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2-1 now, two aboard. That's inside. And the 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Pitching change here, Will Vest. Just missed.
Inside.
And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Off the plate inside. Ball 3. It's a lead off
here at bat.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Miguel. Duhart, pinch hitter coming on. Josh Lowe, a runner at first for him. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. There's a strike. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, and there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. A little out front there as he swings through it.
We got time.
Time called. On the ground, right side. To Elliott, second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one carrying. Out of here. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3. McCarthy next up for the Braves.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-1.
Puts a bunt down. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. Can't get there, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in. And off the plate, so hard.
Coming on for the Orioles, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
Ball one.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. De La Cruz at first, one gone. Ellie on the move. Runner goes again. Pitches low.
No, that's a ball.
Save. That's two stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Over to Diaz, and there are two outs.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. Runner at second, two down here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Out to short. Henderson throws to first. They limit the damage here. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter. Boom. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Cedric Mullins.
And he would be the tying run, Boone, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Number 70 will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity. Come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hey!
That one found hard the other way. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Once he digs in. This guy with light tower power.
Oh! Ball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Tyler Rogers into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now, Jordan Westburg.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out looking. We go to the 8th. So now to the plate. For Atlanta, Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh!
Here's the pitch to Olsen.
That's the ball.
That misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Baldwin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Just missed. Olsen aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh.
Two-one now. That one drifts inside. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Three-two. Stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's the ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Into center. Scott on the move. 2 down. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-0. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Michael Harris the second.
Up.
First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 8th, Victor Scott getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Timeout.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Albies gets there. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jahmai Jones.
Right fielder,
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Leody Taveras looking to start something with 1 gone. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Yandy Diaz now.
For the Orioles, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Just missed. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Thielbar, 39 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
Ball, low.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one to first, and foul ball. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. Luke Little comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Westburg gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Strike. Woo!
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Out towards right center field. Taveras moving under this one. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Stepping in, number 3. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
We got time.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. In the air out towards right center. Harris on his way over. And there's one away. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna settles underneath it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Cody Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off down the right side. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him! And that is the ball game. Vest with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball.
My love is you, to know you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already